The invitation was a mystery, a simple card, a strange symbol. It promised a solution to all problems. For many WWE superstars, life outside the ring was hard. The glory fades, the money runs out. So they made a choice. They called the number. They entered the game. They found themselves in a huge, strange place. Hundreds of people in green tracksuits stood together. They were all wrestlers. They were all desperate. They were all ready to compete for a giant prize. A prize that could change their lives forever. Suddenly, a voice echoed through the vast room. A man appeared on a high platform. He wore a dark, expensive suit and a black geometric mask. He looked down at the crowd of confused wrestlers. The man was powerful. His presence was commanding. He spoke with authority. He explained the rules of the game. 6 games, 1 winner, a massive cash prize. But there was a catch. A deadly catch. Losing meant elimination. Not just from the game, but from life itself. The wrestlers looked at each other. Fear started to creep in. The man behind the mask was a familiar figure. His voice was deep. His posture was unmistakable. It was Triple H, the King of Kings, the cerebral assassin. He was not a player. He was the front man. He was in control. He watched over the games with a cold, calculating gaze. He had built this new kingdom. It was his new ring, his new empire. He promised a fair game, a game of pure skill and survival. But everyone knew Triple H. He always has a plan. He always has a trick up his sleeve. The wrestlers were trapped. They had to play. The doors were locked. Masked guards in pink jumpsuits stood everywhere. They carried large weapons. The atmosphere was tense. The hope that brought them here was now gone. It was replaced by pure terror. This was not like WWE. This was not a show. The danger was real. The stakes were higher than any championship belt. The first game was about to begin. The superstars looked around, sizing up their competition. Old friends were now enemies. Old rivals were now obstacles to survival.
Among the sea of green tracksuits was a familiar face. A man known for his strength and his heart. Player 456. That's me, John Cena. I looked around at the scared faces. I saw the desperation in their eyes. I knew I had to be strong, not just for myself, but for others. I still believe in my values. Hustle, loyalty, respect. I'll need all 3 to survive this nightmare. I'm not just here for the money. I'm here to understand why this is happening. I'm here to find a way to stop it. I have to lead even in a place this dark.
Cena, you really think we can trust anybody in here? This place is a madhouse.
If we don't stick together, we're all done for, amigo. I'm in.
Yeah, man, we gotta watch each other's backs. This is way crazier than any Royal Rumble.
We can't make it alone. We have to trust each other. We have to fight together. That's the only way.
All right, Cena. Let's see if your words can keep us alive.
Trust is hard here, but it's all we've got. I mean, we're stronger together. We can't let them break us.
I'm with you, John.
Same here, bro.
After the first game, a fight broke out in the dorm. People were scared. They were turning on each other. I had to step in. Hey, stop! This isn't the way. The real enemy is the front man. The real enemy is the game. Fighting each other just makes it easier for the guards.
He's right. We're playing into their hands.
We can keep our humanity. We can survive this if we stick together.
Man, I needed to hear that. Thanks, Cena.
I became a symbol of defiance. I wasn't just playing the game, I was challenging it.
He's looking right at the front man's office. He's not scared.
That's Cena for you. Always fighting the system.
I'm not broken. I won't be controlled. My spirit's too strong.
The first game's announced. Red light, green light. Sounds easy, right? Like a kid's game.
Yeah, but nothing simple here. We get led to this massive field and there's this giant, creepy doll at the end. Gives me chills just thinking about it.
The rules are clear. Run when the doll says green light. Freeze when it says red light. Move, and you're out. For good.
We lined up. Everyone's scared. The air's so thick with fear, you could cut it. The doll's head turns and sings out, "Green light!" We start running. It feels wrong. Like, really wrong.
Then red light. The music stops. Everybody freezes. Some folks aren't quick enough. They stumble, move just a bit.
And then, bam! Loud shots echo across the field. The ones who moved are gone. Just like that, it hits us. This is real. This is deadly.
Panic takes over. Next green light, it's a mad dash. People are shoving, desperate to survive.
In the middle of all that, I use my instincts. When the doll shouts red light, I hit my "you can't see me" pose. I'm perfectly still. It's my way of taunting the system.
I see Orton nearby. Another wrestler tries to trip him, but Orton hits him with a quick RKO and leaps forward, landing still just as the red light hits again. Brutal, but effective.
I use my size and agility. I leap off bigger guys during green light, spin like I'm doing a 619, and freeze just in time.
The field keeps getting smaller. More people drop every round.
My alliance. Me, Orton, the others. We work together. We make space. We survive the first game. But man, the memory of those who didn't, it sticks with you. The games kept coming. each one more twisted than the last. The Dalgona Candy game? That was all about steady hands. Tug of War? That was pure power and strategy. My team pulled through, but we lost a lot of good people along the way.
Alliances didn't last. Folks got eliminated one by one.
In the end, it was just me and Orton, old rivals, now the last two standing. We had to play the final game, a brutal no-holds-barred version of Squid Game. The prize didn't even matter anymore. It was about survival, about pride. We fought with everything we had. Attitude adjustment, RKO, every move we knew. We were exhausted, bruised, but neither of us would back down. I got Orton down. I was one step away from winning. I could take the money and leave, but I hesitated. I looked at the frontman's box. I looked at Orton. This wasn't right. I turned my back on the goal. I walked toward the edge and shouted up at the frontman, "End the games, this has to stop!" Orton got up, but he didn't attack. He stood beside me. For the first time, we were united. We both refused to finish this sick contest.
Triple H was furious. He ordered the guards to step in, but then the biggest twist happened.
I looked at Triple H's box and smiled, raised my hand in front of my face. "You can't see me."
The lights flickered and died. Alarms blared. Cena had a plan all along. He wasn't just playing the game. He was there to dismantle it from the inside. The game was over, but Cena's war against the frontman had just begun.